Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some PC Replay Baseball all-time franchise Dodgers versus the all-time franchise Giants Game 4. The Dodgers lead the series 2-1. It will be Koufax taking on Christy Mathewson in this pivotal Game 4. Giants look to tie the series. Dodgers look to take a commanding 3-1 lead. Welcome to our Field of Dreams. Play ball. I will be playing as both the Dodgers and Giants. I allowed the AI to make the lineups for Game 4. This is the lineups the AI came up with for both teams. Davey Lopes at second will lead things off for the all-time Dodgers, followed by Maury Wills at short. Batting third in center field, Duke Snider. Cleanup hitter, Roy Campanella, does the catching. Zach Wheat bats fifth in left field. Steve Garvey, Mr. Clean, bats sixth, plays first base. In right field, Dixie Walker will bat seventh. Pedro Guerrero is the designated hitter, batting eighth. The Penguin Ron Say plays third, bats ninth. For the all-time San Francisco Giants, Bobby Bonds, father of Barry, leads things off in center field. George Davis will bat second, plays short. Barry Bonds is in left, batting third. Cleanup hitter, the catcher Buster Posey. Willie McCovey's at first base, batting fifth. Matt Williams, third base, batting sixth. Mel Ott is in right field, batting seventh. Jeff Kent plays second, bats eighth. Roger Connor is the designated hitter. He will bat ninth. Joining us here in San Francisco, Uncle Dave Gardner. Check out that wonderful channel. And, of course, Digital Dice with Ron Juckett on Spreaker or Spotify or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. Arnold Hunter, how you doing, my friend? And we are doing all good. Thank you for the well wishes. The same to you. So let's play ball. Again, I'm playing as both teams. So Mathewson on the mound. He's a 2 defensive range, 63 error, can pitch to 31 batters. Depending on how well he's pitching, it can be boosted up or knocked down. Behind the plate, Buster Posey's a 4 range. That's very good for a catcher. 5 arm, 53 error. The higher the error rating, the better. In the infield, you want a lower range number. Willie McCovey's a 3 range, 43 error. Kent's a 254. Davis is a 251. Williams, 143. In the outfield, you want the higher range number. In left, Barry Bonds is a 3 range, 3 arm, 51 error. Bobby Bonds in center, 3 range, 3 arm, 46 error. Mel Ott in right, 3 range, 4 arm, 55 error. Davey Lopes to lead things off. Lopes getting his first start of the game, these games. Again, I let the AI create both lineups this time. If you're new to PC Replay Baseball, red die dictates the column. Columns 1 and 2 will favor the pitcher. Doesn't mean you can't get a hit. The better the pitcher, the better chance the pitcher will get you out. Columns 3 and 6 favor the hitter. Again, the better the hitter, the better chance of getting a hit. Column 4, infield defense. Column 5, pitcher control. So Christy Mathewson, right-hander on the mound, will deal to Davey Lopes, right-hand batting second baseman. Ball game on its way. Lopes pops out to Williams at third. So Mathewson comes in tight, jams Lopes, 1 down. Maury Wills steps to the plate, switch hitting shortstop, batting 500. He has struck out twice. The pitch to Wills. Wills slaps it to McCovey. McCovey's up with it. Waves off Christy Mathewson takes it to the bag himself. 2 away. That'll bring up Duke Snyder. Snyder with a ribby batting .333. Another left-handed stick that Christy Mathewson has to face. Mathewson rocks and deals to Duke Snyder. Snyder bounces it to Kent. That's a 13. Error check on Kent. It's got to be higher than a 54. It is! Kent boots the ball. Takes his eye off of it. Inning stays alive. Snyder reaches on the E4. Roy Campanella steps to the plate. Campy is 0 for 8. Snyder at first. The pitch to Roy Campanella. Campanella grounds it to Davis. Calmly, the shortstop throws to McCovey. Side is retired. The error doesn't hurt. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in San Francisco. Due up for the Giants, Bonds, Davis, Bonds. On the mound, Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. Dodgers have a 2-1 lead in the series. Koufax can pitch to 30 batters, give or take, depending if he's pitching well or poor. 4 range, 62 error. Fields his position pretty well with the error rating. Behind the plate, Campanella's a 5 range. Again, for catchers, the higher the range number, the better. 4-arm, 46 error. At first base, infield, again, you want the lower range number. I don't know why they change from, catcher to infield to outfield, but I've gotten used to it. 1 range, 62 error. Lopes is a 255 at second. Wills a 346 at short. Say a 144 at third for the Penguin. Wheat in left field, 5 range, which is outstanding. 3-arm, 44 error. Snyder's a 3 range in center, 3-arm, 51 error. Dixie Walker in right, 3 range, 5-arm, 34 error. Here's Bobby Bonds, right-handed center fielder. Koufax to Bobby Bonds. Swing and a miss. Koufax mows down Bonds, 1 out. George Davis, he's an old school player. Shortstop, switch hitter. He'll bat righty. Campanella sets the target. The pitch to Davis from Sandy Koufax. That ball's hit to Maury Wills. It'll be a tough chance for Wills. Can he make the play? He's got to stay under a 46. He boots the ball. So Wills boots the ball. Davis at first. Barry Bonds at the plate. Left-hand batting left fielder. Tremendous power. He's driven in 2 so far in this series with the home run. Dodgers playing for 2 in the infield. Koufax is ready. The pitch to Barry Bonds. Bonds bounces it to Say. Error check for the Penguin. The Penguin will not boot the ball. Goes to Lopes. He bobbled it, so they couldn't get 2. They get the force at second. 2 outs. Barry Bonds at first. Buster Posey at the plate. Posey 1 for 6, a 167 batting average. Koufax deals to the right-hand batting catcher, Buster Posey. Posey hits it to Garvey. Garvey will play it at first. It's going to be a bang-bang play. Ouch! Just beating Posey to the bag is Sandy Koufax. Nice toss by Garvey. Side is retired. Error doesn't hurt the Dodgers, just as it didn't hurt the Giants in the top of the first. We go to the top of the second, scoreless here in San Francisco. Wheat, Garvey, Walker for the all-time Dodgers to face Mathewson. Here's Zach Wheat, 1 for 1 with a ribby. Mathewson to Wheat. That's going to be a fly ball to left. Over the head of Bonds. Bonds sort of misjudged it. Wheat lead off double. Now bring up Steve Garvey, Mr. Clean. We're going to sack with Garvey. We're going to have them play the corners in. Garvey squares the bunt. The pitch from Mathewson is bunted back to Mathewson. In the air, Mathewson makes a play on it. So Garvey does not do his JOB, pops out to the pitcher. 1 out. Wheat still at second. The pitch to Dixie Walker. Walker, left-handed batter, punches it left side. Matt Williams is up with it. Throws to first as he charges the ball. Out number 2, advancing to third is Wheat. 2 down. Wheat 90 feet away from giving the Dodgers a 1-0 lead. The DH, Pedro Guerrero, getting his first start of this series. The pitch to Pedro. Mathewson. That's a base hit for Guerrero. Takes the inside fastball, return to center, single. Clutch hit for Pedro Guerrero. Wheat trots in from third, 1-0 Dodgers. Guerrero's going to be off and stealing. I'll let the PC do that. Posey with the throw down. Actually, doesn't get the jump. Quickly going back to first is Guerrero. The pitch to the Penguin, Ron Say hits it to George Davis. Error check again. A lot of tough plays in this infield so far. Davis knocks it down, comes up with it, calmly throws to McCovey. Side retired. The Dodgers get 1 on the 2-out single by Guerrero. Bottom of the second, 1-0 all-time Dodgers. Due up for the all-time San Francisco Giants. McCovey, Williams, Ott. Willie McCovey is 0 for 5. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch from Koufax to McCovey. McCovey grounds it to Lopes. The second baseman throws to first. 1 down. Right-hand batting third baseman Matt Williams steps to the plate. 167. No ribbies. No homers. A walk, and he struck out 4 times. Campanella sets the target. The pitch to Matt Williams. Swing and a miss. Koufax gets him on the breaking pitch. Second strikeout for the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax. 2 outs. Bases empty for Mel Ott. The pitch to Ott. Batting .500. Ott punches it towards short. Wills moves in. Has it. Throws to Garvey. 1-2-3. Go the Giants. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 all-time Dodgers. Due up for the Dodgers, top of their order, Davey Lopes, Maury Wills, Duke Snider to face Christy Mathewson. Lopes 0 for 1, popped out to third. The pitch from Mathewson to Lopes. Strike 3 looking. Excellent job by Buster Posey framing the outside pitch. 1 out. Maury Wills 0 for 1. The pitch to Wills. Wills punches it to his counterpart, George Davis. Davis fires a strike to McCovey, 2 away. Base is empty for Duke Snider. He reached his first time up thanks to the error by Jeff Kent. The pitch to the Duke. Snider sends that ball deep to left. Barry Bonds racing back. This time he reaches up. He makes the catch. The side is retired. Bottom of 3, 1-0 all-time Dodgers. Due up for the all-time Giants. Kent, Connor, top of the order, Bobby Bonds. Cleve Baseball Fan 879's joined us. Check out that wonderful card and dice Stratomatic baseball channel. The pitch to Jeff Kent from Sandy Koufax. Swing and a miss! Koufax set him up nicely with the fastball, got him with the breaking pitch. Third K for Sandy K. Number 9 batter, the DH Roger Connor. The pitch to Connor. Oh, Koufax didn't like the way Connor was crowding that plate. That is a hits batsman. You now have a tattoo on your body thanks to Sandy Koufax. Connor looking to make it into a double. He's going to attempt to steal here. Throw down by Campanella, not in time. So Connor, hit by pitch, steals second. Giants with 1 out. The speedy Connor in scoring position for Bobby Bonds. Bonds struck out against Koufax. Koufax peeks over his shoulder. Now looks in at Campanella. The pitch to Bobby Bonds. Bonds grounds it to Koufax. Koufax goes to Garvey. Connor to third. Actually, it's Garvey to Koufax. Koufax covering the bag. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer. How you doing, my friend? 2 outs. Connor at third. Can George Davis get a clutch hit like Pedro Guerrero did for the all-time Dodgers? George Davis batting 182 with a ribby, 2 strikeouts. 2 for 11. Koufax takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to George Davis. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. Koufax rears back and blows the fastball past Mr. Davis. Giants strand a runner on third. Top of 4, 1-0 all-time Dodgers. Due up for the Dodgers. Campanella, Wheat, Garvey. Cutter Historicals joined us. Check out that wonderful channel. He says he's uploaded 2 new videos and 10 videos tomorrow. So a lot of content on Cutter Historicals channel. Check it out. Roy Campanella, 0 for 1. Mathewson to Campy. Campanella goes down looking. He doesn't like the call. Mathewson with his second strikeout. That'll bring to the plate left-hand batting left fielder for the Dodgers, Zach Wheat. He doubled and scored. The pitch to Wheat. Wheat battles Mathewson to a walk. Free pass for Zach Wheat. Wheat at first, Steve Garvey at the plate. Garvey failed in his sac bunt attempt. He's going to swing the stick here. Giants playing for 2 in the infield. Mathewson peeks to first. Now looks in at Posey. The pitch to Mr. Clean, Steve Garvey. Garvey will send this ball deep to left field. Barry Bonds on his horse once again, reaching up at the track, makes the catch. Wheat retreats to first. 2 outs. Wheat will be off on contact. The number 7 batter, right fielder Dixie Walker, left-handed stick. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Dixie Walker. Ground ball right side. Kent up with it. On to first. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All-time Dodgers 1. All-time San Francisco Giants goose egg. Due up for the Giants. Barry Bonds, Buster Posey, Willie McCovey, Brian Hoxie. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Barry Bonds grounded out. Actually, that was a force out. The pitch to Barry. Koufax looks to jam him. Bonds flares it to center. Snyder comes in, makes the catch. 1 down. Buster Posey's 0 for 1, the Giants catcher. Digs in the right-hander's batter's box. Koufax has struck out 4, walked none. Here's the pitch to Buster Posey. Single to left. That is the first base hit for the Giants off Sandy Koufax. Posey, not the speediest runner at first. Willie McCovey comes to the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup. McCovey 0 for 6 with 3 Ks in this series. The pitch to McCovey. Stretch. Deep fly ball. Foul. Then he strikes out. Normally a 19 is a deep fly ball, but you can see the Ks here. They turn into strikeouts for Koufax. That is strikeout number 5 for Koufax. As Dave Gardner says, I could go for a Big Mac. David Selinsky's joined us. Hope all is well. Posey, the tying run at first. Matt Williams at the plate. Williams, 2 for 13. That's a 154 batting average. No ribbies, no homers. The pitch to marvelous Matt Williams. Williams line drive to left. Wheat won't get there. He cuts it off, though. Posey hits second. Wheat fires it back in. Posey scampers back to the bag. 2 outs, 2 on. Posey at second. Williams at first. Mel Ott at the plate. Ott, in 1937 for the New York Giants, 33 homers, a 301 batting average. Here's the pitch to Ott. Ott sends that ball high, deep, and gone! Mel Ott crushes it to right center. He has taken Sandy Koufax out of the yard. The all-time Giants take a 3-1 lead. It was a bippity-boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Mel Ott touches them all. Giants 3-1. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Ott now batting .500 with 3 ribbies. A clutch 2-out hit by Mr. Ott. Here's Jeff Kent 0 for 1, a strikeout victim. Campanella has a quick word with Koufax. Koufax regroups. The pitch to Kent. Kent singles to right. A little late on the fastball. Drops in front of Dixie Walker. He's going to try to go for 2. Kent hustling out of the box. And he is safe on a close play. So it's a 5. And then you need to roll a 1 through 3. We got a 2 on the white die. Slides in safely. Walker with a good throw. An early hook now for Sandy Koufax. So it's going to be a check for Koufax. He's got to get past this. Roger Connor at the plate. Koufax binged Connor in his first plate appearance. Koufax is ready. The leg kick and delivery to Roger Connor. Connor sends it out to Snyder. Snyder on the move. It's past him. A double. Kent scores. 4-1 Giants as the Giants try to tie the series at 2. Koufax struggling now. He's a B-grade pitcher. The pitch to Bobby Bonds, leadoff batter. Bonds sends it to center field. Snyder coming in, makes the catch. The side is retired. Koufax goes back to an A grade. Giants score 4. 3 of them on the Mel Ott homer. We go to the top of the 5th. Giants 4, Dodgers 1. All-time Dodgers lead the series best of 7, 2-1 over the Giants. Due up for the Dodgers, Guerrero, who has driven in the only run for Los Angeles / Brooklyn Dodgers. Then the Penguin Ron Cey, top of the order Davey Lopes. Mathewson with a 3-run lead deals to Pedro Guerrero. Righty-righty matchup. Guerrero grounds it to Davis. Davis throws to McCovey, 1 out in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up the Penguin Ron Cey. The pitch to the Penguin. Swing and a miss. Foul tip held down by Posey. 2 down. 3rd K for Christy Mathewson. Top of the order Davey Lopes. Lopes 0 for 2. It's popped out and struck out. The pitch to Davey. Lopes bounces a tough one towards Kent. Kent charges Lopes, hustling down the line. Lopes safe 2 through 5. And he just beats it out. Lopes keeps the inning alive for Maury Wills. Wills 0 for 2. McCovey holding on Lopes. Mathewson looks to first, now in at the plate. Posey sets the target. The pitch to Maury Wills. Wills sends a fly ball to right. Ott has a beat on it. The 5th is done. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 all-time Giants. Due up for the Giants. Davis, Bonds, Posey. George Davis 0 for 2. He's reached on an error by Wills and struck out. Koufax to the right-hand batting shortstop of the all-time Giants, George Davis. Davis punches it to the right side. Garvey calls for the pop-up, and he'll make the catch. 1 down. Barry Bonds 0 for 2. The pitch to Barry. Ground ball to Wills. Wills calmly throws to Garvey, 2 away. Koufax has to put up a goose egg here. They're down 3. Buster Posey looking to bust a move. 1 for 2. His 1 hit was a single in his last at-bat. The pitch to Posey. Posey takes the inside fastball, lines it to left. Playing it on a hop is Wheat. 2-out single keeps the inning alive for Willie McCovey. He's hitless in the series. Koufax to McCovey. He went too far. That's strike 3. McCovey complaining a bit. Side retired. We go to the top of the 6th. All-time Giants 4. All-time Dodgers 1. Due up for the Dodgers. Snyder, Campanella, and Wheat to face Christy Mathewson. The pitch to Duke Snyder. Snyder. Possible home run. Christy Mathewson can take the home run away. He has tremendous control. It's got to be a 6. It's a single to center. So a line shot single to center. Snyder starts off the inning. Dodgers need base runners. Here's Roy Campanella. The Giants playing for 2 in the infield. The pitch to Campy, who's 0 for 2, including a strikeout. That's a fly ball to Bonds in left. He makes the catch. Snyder retreats to first. 1 out, 1 on for Zach Wheat. He's 1 for 1. He's doubled and walked. Wheat digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Mathewson nods his head. Posey sets the target down and away. The pitch to Zach Wheat. Wheat swings. Punches it to Davis. Davis bobbles, throws to first, gets the out. Snyder advances to second. 2 outs. Snyder will be off on contact. Mr. Clean Steve Garvey at the plate. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Garvey. Mathewson jams him. Grounder to third. Williams to McCovey. Side retired. Bottom of 6, 4-1 all-time Giants. For the Giants, Williams, Ott, and Kent. Remember, it was Mel Ott's 3-run homer that gave the Giants the lead. They added 1 more in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch to Matt Williams, 1 for 2, a strikeout, a single. Williams is hit by Koufax. Second Giant batter to be hit by Sandy Koufax. Williams barks at Koufax a bit. Here's Mel Ott. Can he go yard again? Dodgers in the infield looking to turn 2 off the bat of Mel Ott. Ott has different thoughts. Campanella goes through the signs. Koufax nods his head. Pitch homeward bound to Mel Ott. Ott froze on the curveball. He goes down via the K. 7th strikeout for Koufax. Jeff Kent at the plate. Kent has doubled and struck out. Now batting .250. Here's the pitch to Kent. That ball goes to Maury Wills. Wills to Lopes, on to Garvey. Double play. We go to the top of the 7th. 4-1 all-time Giants. 2 up for the all-time Dodgers. Down by 3. Walker, Guerrero, Say. Here's the pitch to Dixie Walker. 0 for 2. Dixie sends that ball deep to center field. Bobby Bonds can't make the play. By the time it's relayed into the infield, Walker slides into third. Here's Pedro Guerrero. Guerrero drove in the only run for the Dodgers in the top of the 2nd. Looks to do it again. Mathewson, he's ready. The delivery to Guerrero. Guerrero will ground to Davis. Davis will throw to first. Walker scores. Dodgers cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2. Guerrero gets a 2nd RBI. 1 out for the Penguin, Ron Say. The pitch to the Penguin. Say hits it right side. Kent knocks it down, picks it up, throws to McCovey, 2 away. Base is empty, top of the order, Davey Lopes. Lopes, 1 for 3. His 1 hit was a single. He's also struck out and popped to third. Mathewson rubs up the baseball, back up on his perch. He rocks and deals to Lopes. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. Dodgers get 1 more on the triple, then the ground out by Guerrero. Bottom of the 7th, 4-2 all-time Giants. 2 up for the all-time Giants. Connor, then the top of the order, Bobby Bonds, George Davis. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. So the Giants up 2, look to add to that. As I take a little swig of water. The Giants trail in the series 2-1. A win here evens it as they move on to Game 5. The pitch to Roger Connor. Connor, swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt. Campanella tags Connor, 1 out. That is the 8th strikeout for Koufax. The pitch to Bobby Bonds, he is hitless. Bonds makes contact. Shallow fly ball to center. Snyder there, 2 down. Base is empty for the switch-hitting Giant shortstop George Davis. Davis is hitless in this game. Koufax nods his head. Campanella sets the target. The pitch to George Davis. Davis battles Sandy Koufax for a walk. Bleacher Bums Game, our good friend Anthony Crooks has joined us. Anthony will soon be releasing the fictional boxing set for Glory Days Boxing. We'll be putting a few of those up on the channel to show you. And again, they're fictional fighters. They have a little bio. So you can make them, I believe, Anthony, you can make them any weight class you want, correct? So that's a lot of fun. The fictional set coming up. Possibly, maybe a PC version of Glory Days Boxing. And of course, you have Glory Days College Football. Both Glory Days Boxing and College Football can be purchased at SidelineStrategies.com, as well as Joe Bryant's Wonderful Game Payoff Pitch. 2 outs. Runner at first, George Davis. And here's Barry Bonds. Bonds is hitless. Lefty-lefty matchup. Koufax to Barry Bonds. Swing and a miss. Sit your ass down, Mr. Bonds. He made him look foolish on that curveball. Koufax is dealing, but he made one huge mistake, the 3-run homer to Mel Ott. We go to the top of the 8th. All-time Giants 4, all-time Dodgers 2. Dodgers lead the series 2-1, best of 7. For the Dodgers, it will be Maury Wills, Duke Snider, Roy Campanella to face Christy Mathewson. Mathewson to Maury Wills. He's looking for his first hit. Wills laces a single to center. That will bring the tying run to the plate in the Duke Snider. Snider has singled in his last at-bat. Prior to that, flew out to left, reached on an error by Kent. Giants hoping for a double play ball off the bat of Snider. Mathewson to Snider. Snider grounds it to Mathewson. He goes to Davis. Possible double play here. It's going to go off the Mathewson double play rate. So it has to be higher than a 2. It is. So it goes Mathewson, Davis, McCovey. 2 outs, base is empty for Roy Campanella. Mathewson really did a nice job starting that 1-6-3 double play. Campanella is hitless. Posey sets up down and away from his counterpart Roy Campanella. Mathewson's ready. The leg kick and delivery. Campy. Rare play possibility on a 3 or a 5 roll. It is a 5, so we roll the rare play chart. Catcher's interference. Catcher's interference on Buster Posey. Campanella to first. Zach Wheat comes to the plate. Wheat's batting .667. He's going to hit. The pitch to Zach Wheat. Can he get a clutch hit here? Nope. Grounds to Kent. Inning over. Or the top of the 8th over. Dodgers strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-2 all-time Giants. VL123. How you doing, my friend? It is a bit pricey, this game, but it's a really fun game. And again, you have to go with what you feel comfortable with. Most games are pricey now. If you're looking for bang for your buck and you're looking for a dice game, the one on Steam that they use, that slips my mind now, you get every season free. I believe it's just over $20. Digital Diamond Baseball. You know, check that one out. There's also National Pastimes Free Card and Dice. It's an Appa clone. I don't remember the site, but it's free. Every game, every season's free. They have an Excel helper. Check that out also. And there's pros and cons with certain games, but I do like this game. It's an Appa-ish game. I've never played Appa. I've watched many a person play Appa. I wanted to buy Appa, but again, very pricey. And I've already invested a lot in a lot of other baseball games. Here's Buster Posey to lead things off in the bottom of the 8th, followed by Willie McCovey, Matt Williams. Koufax has struck out 9, but the big blow was the Mel Ott 3-run homer in the 4th. The pitch from Koufax to Buster Posey. Posey takes this one high, deep, and gone. Another home run given up by the left arm of God, Sandy Koufax. Boom goes the ball. Buster Posey touches them all. Giants up 5-2. How do you do? To the moon, Alice. To the moon. And that's going to be it for Sandy Koufax. Again, we're playing as both teams. Koufax is done. We're down by 3. Or the Dodgers are down by 3. You have McCovey, Matt Williams, Mel Ott. You know what? Let's go with Pedro Valenzuela. Pedro Valenzuela will come in the game. Pedro Valenzuela will deal to Willie McCovey. Lefty-lefty matchup. McCovey will ground out to Garvey. Unassisted. 1 out. Matt Williams to face Fernando Valenzuela. Valenzuela with a sort of corkscrew delivery. Shades of Louis Tiant. Pitch homeward bound to Matt Williams. Line shot. Lopes leaps in the air and snares it 2 away. Stepping to the plate, left-hand batting right fielder Mel Ott. Ott had the big blow, the 3-run homer, back in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch to Ott. Ott grounds it to Lopes. Lopes will throw to Garvey. The side is retired. Take care, VL123. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Top of 9. Dodgers trail by 3. Christy Mathewson and the all-time Giants 3 outs away from evening the best-of-7 series at 2. Mathewson says he's ready to go. Here's the pitch to Steve Garvey. Garvey looking for his first hit. That's a deep fly ball to left. Barry Bonds, after misplaying his first chance into a double, makes the catch. 1 down. Dodgers down to their final 2 outs. Dixie Walker tripled on his last at-bat. Scored on the ground out by Pedro Guerrero. The pitch to Dixie. Walker's going to get a base hit here. Line drive to right, gets down. Ott fields it, throws it into Lopes. 1 out, 1 on for Pedro Guerrero. Guerrero has a hit for a ribby and a ground out for a ribby. In between that, there was another ground out. He's 1 for 3. The pitch to Pedro Guerrero. Swing and a miss. Looked foolish on the breaking pitch. Comes down to this. Mathewson looks to go the distance. He'll have to get through Ron Say, the Penguin. The Penguin batting .231. I think we're going to pinch hit for the Penguin. Dolph Camelli is going to come in and pinch hit. Here's the pitch to Camelli. Strikes out. This ball game's over. Cold Camelli goes down neatly. Christy Mathewson goes the distance. He's now 1-0. Koufax 0-1. Mel Ott, the MVP, thanks to his 3-run homer in the bottom of the 4th. All-time Dodgers 5, all-time Giants 5, all-time Dodgers 2. The series is now knotted at 2. Let's quickly go to the box score and call it a stream. For the Dodgers, they managed 7 hits off Christy Mathewson. Lopes was 1 for 4. He struck out twice. Maury Wills was 1 for 4. Snyder was 1 for 4. Campanella 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Zach Wheat 1 for 3, a run scored, a walk. Garvey 0 for 4, now batting 143. Again, I let the AI, this was the first time I let the AI make the lineups for both teams. Dixie Walker 2 for 4 with a run scored. Pedro Guerrero knocked in 2, he is 1 for 4. Ron Say 0 for 3. So Guerrero and Say each struck out, along with Dolph Camelli. He made the last out via the K, pinch hitter in the game. Koufax Valenzuela pitched and not hit. The Dodgers fall to defeat with 34 at-bats, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 ribbies, walked 1, struck out 6 times. For the all-time San Francisco New York Giants, Bobby Bonds 0 for 4 with a K. George Davis 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Barry Bonds 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Buster Posey 3 for 4, 2 runs scored and a ribby. Posey now batting .400. The other 3 prior batters, 111, 154, 167. Willie McCovey still struggles. He's 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. He hasn't had a hit yet. Matt Williams 1 for 3 with a run scored and a strikeout. Mel Ott 1 for 4, the 1 hit, a 3-run homer. Scored a run, struck out. Jeff Kent 1 for 3, runs scored with a strikeout. Connor 1 for 2 with a ribby and a strikeout. Christy Mathewson's goes the distance. He obviously did not hit. The only gentleman not to strike out for the all-time Giants, Buster Posey. The Giants in their victory, 31 at-bats, 5 runs, 7 hits, 5 ribbies, 1 walk. They struck out 9 times. Dodgers left 7 runners on base. They were 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position. All-time Giants left 5 runners on base. They were 2 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Koufax takes the loss, 7 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. They were all earned. Walked 1, struck out 9. His ERA gave up 2 homers. 1 to Ott. And Posey had the other one, I do believe. Yes. Koufax ERA now 5.14. Valenzuela pitched the 8th shutout. Goose eggs across the board. Christy Mathewson gets the win, his first win of the series. 9 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 6 Ks, no homers. Player of the game, Mel Ott. Oh, you know what else is cool? I don't do it a lot, but you can go to the series stats, which is really cool. I like that. So you can see what everyone's hitting. That's a fun little... It's a really nice game. It's a very well thought out game. Is it perfect? No, not any game's perfect. I don't think there's any perfect game. Games we like a little more than others, but that's, our preference. Series tied at 2, again 5-2 all-time Giants over the all-time Dodgers. Let's exit the game. Our next game, Game 5 in San Francisco, will be Kershaw-Marichal. So there you have it. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification. I greatly appreciate your time. And would like to thank VL123, Bleacher Bums Gaming. Remember to check out Glory Days Boxing, Glory Days College Football. Bring those wonderful card and dice sports games to a tabletop near you. Can be purchased at SidelineStrategies.com, as well as Payoff Pitch, the Joe Bryant game. Thank you to Uncle Dave Gardner. Check out his wonderful channel and Digital Dice with Ron Juckett on Spreaker or Spotify or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. David Zielinski, Brian Hoxie, Cutter Historical. Check out that fun content creator. Cleve Baseball Fan 879, our good friend Tim for Card and Dice Cleveland Indians Baseball. Stratomatic, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Arnold Hunter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Till next time, stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated, but don't take any crap from anyone. We will see you very soon. I greatly appreciate your time. God bless. Love you all.